Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.
Hey, what is going on, everybody? This is Cactus here with another episode of the Sky Factory 3 playthrough. Thank you everyone for stopping by. Go smash that like button like I'm smashing with this apple right now. Alright everybody, I have been busy through my off time here, and let me show you everything that I have done. Okay, so as you can see, first of all, boom, we have some cactuses. So what I did is, from sieving all that dirt, I was looking through the different seeds we had, and I realized that we had some cactus seeds, and I know that cactus grows on sand. So I put cactus every other block, because if you try to grow them next to each other, they will break. But, so I have cactus, and as long as there's sand there, they don't need any water, so what I can do is just, oh, rip cactus. I'm so sorry. Oh no. Okay, let's try this one. What you do, there we go, is you just break it down to the last block. And if you do that, oh, dang it, I did not think this through, did I? Oh, come on. Give me my cactus bits. Well, what you do is, I don't really need the cactus right now, but for later we'll be able to get dye and that sort of thing from them. So you just do that and they will continue to grow, and we'll just place them down on here. And see, when you cook them in a furnace, they make green dye. So that is pretty awesome. Let's see another thing. Check out this little setup I got here. We were working with the sieve. Well, I made flint stiffened mesh sieves, and then after sieving just so much, I finally got more than enough to make all the iron stiffened mesh, so I've been doing that as well. We have a farm, ladies and gentlemen. We have a glorious little carrot farm, which is beautiful. I also have some wheat growing there. And something that I learned from another YouTuber here in the Sky Factory world is one really great way to keep your saturation up. So you grow carrots, then you make something called a juicer. Where's my juicer? Uh-oh. Juicer, where are you? Ladies and gentlemen, my juicer has gone rogue. If it's here and I don't see it, that is going to be really embarrassing. Juicer, where are you? Did I put it? See, this is one of the annoying things that starts... There it is. What starts to happen, ladies and gentlemen, is you start to get so much stuff, it's hard to remember where you put everything, but we found it. So, the excellent thing here, let's go grab some of these awesome carrots that we just made. These are all at primo time to get. There we go. So, I won't forget you, little buddy, don't worry. So you get a bunch of carrots, and then all you have to do is put the juicer in a crafting table or even in your own little craft for carrots, and it makes carrot juice. So boom, we'll go ahead and just make all that carrot juice, and it's awesome because not only does it give you 3 bars of saturation, I believe, but it gives you 3 seconds of speed, which I mean isn't really anything, but it's pretty awesome. Excuse me. Okay, so let's see, we did the farm, we showed you the cactuses. Also, I've been doing so much tree growing that I had to end up making a drawer for the wood that I was getting. Right now, look, we have 12 stacks. Let's see, how do I think there's a way to actually see how many we have in there. Really? Really, wood block? Thank you. So, I forget how it is. Oh, okay, this is annoying. Okay, well, you can do the math. 12 times 64 plus 8. That's how many we have right now. I was growing a lot, just boom, 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 growing, and then you'll notice that we have this giant platform out here. But I was putting them in those, and I realized that wasn't going fast enough, so I added 5 more barrels to compost those saplings. Then let me take you out here, ladies and gentlemen. I had to fill all of this up with dirt, and that took a long time and a lot of saplings. So as soon as I got a good little platform of dirt started, I started growing giant trees out here, you know, getting them and then going, running back, blah, 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 straight back and forth. But the reason I did this was to get a little farm going, get some animals to spawn. So check this out. I got myself horse number 1, or cow number 1, cow number 2. I got a sheep and a horsey. In this game, I think there are ducks that actually can drop eggs that have items in them. So that is the biggest reason that I got this out here, because I want some of them ducks. So now let's take a look. Let's drink some of that glorious carrot juice. See, there you go. And also, the reason I started growing wheat is, at least in vanilla, breedable, right click on this guy, right click on that guy. Boom, they're making out. Aw, how cute. Aw, you're so cute. And look at this little guy. Look at this little guy. Aw, little buddy. He's so adorable. And apparently in 20 minutes he'll be a full-grown cow. Oh, that's so adorable. So yeah, we have our little cow family here. Our little sheep. We'll probably shear him later. He'll have a good home. And I built all of this, the wall out of cobblestone, since we had those cobble generators, and then obviously the ground has to be dirt. But yeah, so that's our little animal farm. And what I've been doing is I have just been sieving like crazy. Oh yeah, there we go. Got some more wheat. Got another carrot. So I know you guys are probably like, hey, Guardius, what's all this shenanigans? Well, that's the coolest part I've done so far, so I was saving it for last. So what I did is, you know, we had this cobble gen right here, and we had it, I had a drawer here so I could, every time it was full, just boop, 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 slowly fill up the drawer, so that way when I got around to using the hammer and such, I could do that. But now I made a second tier 2 cobble generator and some transfer nodes. For you, those of you that are interested, I'll show you the recipes. Transfer. So the recipe is pretty easy. You just have a regular chest. I used stone. You can use stone. It just is ticking through all the ones. Transfer pipe and redstone. Transfer pipe you just make with stone slabs, glass, and redstone. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I don't even want to go through how much I had to sieve to get this redstone. So first of all, redstone only drops from dust. And as you know, the tiers of cobble goes cobblestone, gravel, sand, dust. So I was just like, okay, I don't want to keep doing like a stack at a time. This is getting incredibly monotonous. So I made this guy here. Heavy oak sieve with the diamond stiffened mesh. What I was doing was I was sieving in the iron stiffened mesh, and that only has like a 5% chance, I believe, to give me redstone. Let's see here, redstone. Where do you drop from, homie? Loot bags, crusher, alchemy table, sieve. Check that out. Iron stiffened mesh, 5%. See, iron has a 24% chance. Yeah, it was real bad, guys. Even the crushed black quartz has a 12% chance. Redstone, 5%. So I was like, oh, okay, I can't be doing this forever. So I went back and started farming gravel, because gravel dropped those glorious items that we know and love here in Minecraft called diamonds. Now, let's see here. Loot bag and sieve. Diamonds only have a 1% chance. Yeah. So what I ended up doing is, as I was sieving to get iron, I ended up getting enough diamonds over like the hundreds and hundreds of gravel that I sieved to make another mesh. And then I was like, well, let's freaking jump back into my old school habits of only sieving compressed. And check that out. We have a 1% chance, but every block you do is 7. So basically we have 7 1% chances every time we sieve a single block. And that's actually, you know, it's still not great, but it's way better than doing one block at a time. So what I did is I farmed enough to get this guy here, diamond stiffened mesh. Let's see, it's right, where is she? Diamond stiffened, right here. Diamond stiffened mesh. And that gives you, I believe, a 10% chance to get redstone. And then I spent, let's see, I spent all the rest of my diamonds that I had on diamond. Let's see, you can see right here, diamond hammer. Then I ended up going with the fully compressed. And I made some diamond wands because they were, the metal iron wands were breaking just after like a stack or two. And I basically went and sieved, I think it was 3.5 stacks of compressed dust. Yeah, 3.5 stacks. That took so long to crush over here. That it was a nightmare. But guys, check it out. I got 64 and 39 blaze powders, and boom, 32 redstone, 44 redstone. I think I ended up with about 1.5 stacks of redstone after all of that. So I was pretty happy with it. 3 emeralds. We're not really going to use emeralds right now, but I also got a bunch of diamonds, and it was just fantastic. Okay, so I really didn't want to keep hammering everything, right? So what I did, oh, it's nighttime. Let's go to bed so our solar generators, which I'll show you in a moment, continue to gain some power, because without this, obviously they're solar. So what I did is I made enough stuff to get these solar panels. Let's go ahead and look at those. Solar panel level 1 is a redstone, 3 mirrors, and then wood. Mirror takes glass and iron. So what I did is I saved up some iron. I made a bunch of sand, put it in the furnaces to make glass. Then I went ahead and made a bunch of level 1 solar panels. But as you'll notice, their capacity is only 25,000 RF and their generation is only 1 per tick. And that's not very good. So the tier 2 ones, all it takes is 8 tier 1 solar panels and a piston. So once you get into tier 3, you start getting into photovoltaic cells, redstone repeaters, and a bunch of, it's just, that starts to get a little more. We'll get there eventually, definitely. But for now, if you look here, let me see. We're all out of RF. That's a bummer. Well, what I can show you is I'll break this here, take this out, and then we'll see what actually happens. Check that out. So when it's not actually, doesn't have a load on it, boom, it fills up really nicely. These things also fill up after, obviously, this one fills up. I'm going to go ahead and let it build that buffer again before I reconnect. And then what I did is I just made some transfer nodes on top of the cobble generators. Every time it generates a cobble, it puts it in here, and the transfer pipe shoots it into the auto hammer, and that's it. So far we've only got 4.5 stacks, but all we have to do now is run over here, pull them out, and we're good to go. And then in a minute, I'm going to make another drawer, probably right here, and then just have it empty everything into that drawer, and then we're golden. We can just keep working, doing whatever, and then when we have 9 stacks of gravel, we'll go here and make 1 solid compressed stack of gravel, and that's it. We'll be good. So yeah, that is what I have been up to, ladies and gentlemen. If you have any other ideas or advice on how I can keep jumping on forward here in Sky Factory 3, I really would appreciate it. But for now, that's going to have to be it. I thank you everyone for stopping by. If you enjoyed this episode, please like, leave a comment, and subscribe if you have yet to do that. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.